Forward head posture doesn't just look bad, it causes a huge amount of problems in the shoulders and the neck. So in this video, I'm going to show you the best 5 exercises ever to fix it. Hey, welcome to Body Fix Exercises. My name's Stefan, been a chiropractor for 27 years, and I'm here to help you understand, prevent and improve musculoskeletal problems. So let's do it. Poor neck posture and all the associated problems in your neck and your shoulders is a modern day epidemic. And is it any wonder? We spend all of our time with our head forward and down, looking at laptops and mobile phones, and our body just gets used to being in that position. It gets stuck in that position. Now imagine your head weighs as much as a bowling ball. Well, it does. Okay, so if it's upright, it's all good. But if it's forward, it puts an incredible amount of pressure on those muscles and those joints, and that damages and irritates them. Correcting it can not only alleviate so many of these problems, but it really makes you feel different. You feel looser and lighter and more energetic. So what can we do? Well, if you spend so much time with your head forward and down, 3 things happen. Our pecs shorten with our shoulders constantly forward, and our sternocleidomastoid muscle shortens, pulling our head forward. The muscles at the back, the rhomboids and the mid to lower trapezius lengthen and weaken, as do our deep neck flexors. And joints at the base of the neck, even the mid and lower thoracics, seize into this flexed position. To fix anterior head carriage, as it's called, we need to address all 3 areas: stretch, strengthen and mobilize. These 5 exercises work on all of these issues, and they feel great. So let's check them out. Now first of all, just a quick reminder that if any of these exercises hurt, don't do them. You might have inflammation or degeneration or some kind of congenital issue in your neck, in which case you should go and see your healthcare practitioner. Now I will also give you the super quick version right at the end for those of you that are short on time, but with these exercises I really encourage you to try to do them all because you really feel different. The first exercise is to address any pec muscle tightness. Our arms spend a lot of time forward on keyboards, mouses, writing, etc. So we need to counteract that. To stretch the left pectoral muscles, put your left hand up on the wall at about head height with a slight bend in your arm. Put the opposite foot forward and then bend your front leg to stretch your arm back, making sure you don't arch your lower back. You should feel a slight stretch in your chest muscle. Hold that for 20 seconds and then do the other side. Exercise 2 is designed to mobilize the thoracic spine. The mid-back area is the key to forward head posture because the forward direction starts from here. Many people recommend a foam roller for this type of exercise, but a rolled up towel is much more adaptable to individual shape and flexibility. First, fold a large towel into 2 if it's thick or 3 if it's thinner. Then roll it on an angle so that it ends up with a bit of tapering at the top and bottom. Place it just above the pelvis and lay back over it on the floor. But it's very important that you bend your legs and keep them bent the entire time so that you don't overarch your lumbar spine. You want your head to be on the tapered end, lower than your mid-back, but not right back. Keep your chin tucked in and support it with something low if you can't keep your chin down. This is important. If your chin is down, it opens up the spinal joints. If the chin is right up, it closes them down and can jam or irritate them. Then put your arms out slightly so you feel your body is draping over the rolled up towel. If the towel is too big or rolled up too firmly, it feels like you're lying on a rock and it's uncomfortable. If the rolled towel is too small or it's rolled too loosely, it feels like nothing is happening. If it's just right, it'll feel like a nice stretch back over the towel. Then just lie there for a minute. If your spine is really rigid and you're really struggling with this, try it with no towel at all. Just keep that chin tucked in. Exercise 3 is something that you're unlikely to see in many postural videos, but I've seen some incredible results with this in my practice. Sitting with your legs crossed, put one hand behind your body and rotate your torso and neck to look behind you. Keep your posture upright and not slumped and hold for 2 to 3 seconds. Then do the other side. Repeat 3 times each side, stretching gently, not aggressively. This exercise can release restricted vertebra quite high up in your mid-back, but it can also release the sternoclavicular joints and the sternocleidomastoid joint of your breastbone. Both of these joints need to be able to move freely to achieve proper posture because your breastbone actually lifts in good posture. Exercise 4. Now it's time to strengthen some of the shoulder blade stabilizing muscles with the YW or wall angel exercise. With your feet 10 to 15 centimeters from the wall, move back so that your pelvis and shoulders can touch the wall. Your head too, if you can comfortably do it with your chin down. If you can't touch the wall with your head, just move it back as far as it'll comfortably go, keeping your chin down. Tuck the small of your back in slightly to engage your core and reduce the arch in your lower back. Then slowly lift your arms and lower them. Touch the wall with your knuckles and if you can, with your elbows too. You'll feel your mid-back muscles working hard to hold your arms back. If you've got a sore shoulder and it hurts, just do the motion without touching the wall. As you raise your arms, try not to raise your shoulders towards your ears. Try to keep your shoulders down. Just do 5 the first time and work slowly towards 10 over a few weeks. This is a tough exercise. If it's really tough, just do 1 or 2 and build it up slowly. Exercise 5. The last exercise is my favorite. It mobilizes the spine at the base of the neck and strengthens the deep neck flexors, the rhomboids and the lower trapezius. And if you put a little addition at the end, it stretches the sternocleidomastoid muscle, the SEM, too. So starting off with the same position as the wall angel, feet 10 to 15 centimeters out from the wall, pelvis and shoulders touching the wall and lower back tucked in slightly, draw your head back to touch the wall, if you can do it without straining, but keep your chin down, not up. It helps to put your finger on your chin the first few times to get a feel for this motion. Then at the same time, pull your shoulders up against the wall by squeezing your shoulder blades together and down. Do this about 5 times, holding for a couple of seconds each time. This will give your body a positional sense of where good posture is. To stretch the SEM too, you can finish up by tilting your head from side to side. Just keep the back of your head touching the wall. If you keep your chin forward instead of rolling it to one side, you'll feel a stretch on the side of your neck up high. That's the upper SEM. And if it's tight, it pulls the base of the head down and forward, which is really bad for posture. So we want to stretch this muscle. Again, a finger on the chin can help here. Repeat 5 times each side slowly. Try to do these exercises at least 5 times a week. If you're short on time, just do number 5 because it covers so much. And if you've got a fairly rounded mid-back, exercise number 2, lying on the towel, is very important as well. Okay? Now, just be aware that it's normal that you'll feel a little bit sore in the muscles afterwards. Okay? It's just like going for a jog or something, you feel a bit sore afterwards. But that's just your body adjusting and changing. So if the muscles feel a bit sore in between your shoulder blades, just skip it a day or 2. I remember the first time I started doing the wall angels and the neck retractions, my muscles were squealing. And I could really feel it the next day. But if you keep with it, you'll really feel different by the end of it. Now make sure you check out my video on the 4 main causes of pain and stiffness at the base of the neck, because they're the 4 positions that cause poor neck posture in the first place. They get the joints jammed in these bad positions. But that's it for today. I hope you liked the video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Consider subscribing, leave a comment, and I'll see you in the next video. Cheers. A lot of pressure on those muscles and damage. You have it, the vice bear. Oh.